Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
This defense for the Broncos, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go with McAllister. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
The Patriots at 4-9 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Another run with McAllister, and he is going to lose yardage here. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Larson.
That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here we go on 4th down.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
On 1st and 10, Larson buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. On the ground with a tight end. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 2nd and 7, Lance. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
On the set. Black one.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
On play action, Lance. This pass on target, Velus Jones with it.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 43. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Marcus Jones.
He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Lance going to throw. He'll find Williams on the slant. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Lance now to throw.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Tyquan Thornton.
His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Broncos go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
On first down, Larson. And that is incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 7.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
on the give. McAllister with it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there.
Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Here we go. Set.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Black. Yellow. Go. Black.
Lance to throw for it on fourth down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Throwing on first down. Larson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Devontae Parker, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Patriots have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here we go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go... So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Shotgun now for Lance. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Lance now on first down. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lance finding Williams once more, complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
And they'll run the end around here with Judy.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Second down and goal. Lance. Touchdown Broncos. Jerry Jeudy from 4 yards out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
Throwing to start the drive. Larson. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. In motion right is Jones.
A final shot before half for Lance. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On second and a couple, Lance. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go.
Lance and company going on fourth down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Larson. Open receiver here. Complete. It's Parker. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain of 32 that time. Back to throw. Larson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Well, surprise, surprise. First and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. A handoff to McAllister. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long third and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
On fourth down, Larson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and the Bronco defense comes up big. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Ready,
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
17. Blue striker. 22 meter.
In his own end zone, it's Lance.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Throwing now is Lance. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Watch out now, 52. Black shot. Hey, black.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Jones will come now in motion right.
Lance going back to the air after the pick six.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Lance now on 1st down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I can't help it. Every time I see an empty backfield, I almost revert to college football because that's an immediate alert for a quarterback draw. We don't see it as much in the NFL, and he stayed in the pocket and threw one incomplete. But I think if you've got a guy with wheels, it can be a really nice play because a lot of defenses, when they see empty, they come with pressure.
And without that protection, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he He's got his big tight end here. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. How about that? They weathered the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Ready, set. Striker, 3-3. Right, 97. Field, yellow. Field, black. Yellow, color. Cross red.
From midfield, here's Lance.
It's caught on the right side. Williams.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ready. And cycle. Hey, blue striker. Ready.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Lance.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Working from the gun. Lance. And this pass broken up. And the contact, well of time there. And now 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Yellow, blue, go. Red, cycle. Black, open.
Desperation time here. Lance.
He's got a man, complete.
And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Now Lance.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Jerry Jeudy
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. On 1st and 10, Larson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Larson
Out route, and this is Henry with a catch.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. To throw on 3rd down, Larson.
Targets Parker, and he's got him on the crossing route.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
And the Patriots are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off play action. Larson. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Running right, here's McAllister. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
To throw on 2nd down, Larson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Colby Parkinson.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off. Because
he's got a man, complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
The Lance going to throw.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like...
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is McAllister. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
72 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now this throw caught left side. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. It's caught. Smith. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different. Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second